In my previous video, I covered up till rule 5. In part 2, I'm gonna start from rule 6. So, the further delay, let's start with rule 6. 6. The connector since has two uses. Whenever you use since in your sentence, it has two uses. Let's see the first one. If since is used to indicate a cause, the verb of the two clauses will be of the same tense. Let's see an example. I didn't go since you didn't come. Okay, have a look at the rules again. If since is used to indicate a cause, so here the cause is you didn't come, right? So I didn't go since you didn't come. So there is a cause, right? Because you didn't come, I didn't go. So the cause is here. So when the cause is present, it says that the verbs of the two clauses will be of the same tense. So I didn't go is past indefinite tense. You didn't come is also past indefinite tense. So here you can see this. You see the you should be very much clear about this first first uses of since, right? Have a look at the second uses of since. If it says that if since is used to indicate time, okay, the first one was like since is used to indicate a cause. Now it says that if since is used to indicate time, the verb of the second clause will be different from the first one. Let's see an example. We haven't seen each other since he left. So here is mentioning a time, right? Since when? Since he left. So it's mentioning time. That's why the first the first clause is in present perfect tense. We haven't seen is present perfect tense, and after since the second clause he left is past indefinite tense, right? Or simple past tense, you can say. Another example is it has been 20 years, again mentioned in time, since he played football. So it has been is the first clause is present indefinite tense, present perfect tense, and after since he played, so it's past indefinite tense or simple past tense. Okay, let's move on to rule 7. No sooner had, hardly had, scarcely had, etc. are the adverbials that require a past perfect tense and a past indefinite tense for the sentence. Let's see an example. No sooner had I reached home than she left. So again, look at the rules. After this, no sooner has, hardly has, scarcely had, it requires the adverbials that require a past perfect tense, a past perfect tense, a past indefinite tense for the sentence. So here, no sooner had I reached. So this, you can see the past perfect tense, and it also requires a past indefinite tense, which is then she left. So you can see the past perfect tense and the past indefinite tense in the same sentence, and it will happen when there is no sooner had, hardly had, and scarcely had. Another example is scarcely had the police reached when the man died. So you see the same thing happening in both the examples. Let's move on to relate. The person would that takes could after the subject. Example is would that I could go to school. Okay, it's very easy, nothing to explain. After would that you have to use could. Would that I could go to school. And you can make your own examples. Rules 9. Before had plus verb 3 is a very interesting and one of my most favorite rules of right form of verbs. Before had plus verb 3. Verb 3 means past participle form of the verb. Okay. Example is the patient had died before the doctor came. So before had plus verb 3, you can see that had plus verb 3. So died. What is the verb 1 of died? Die. Verb 2 is died, and verb 3 is again died. So before had plus verb 3. You can see the example. After had plus verb 3. Funny, right? So the example is the doctor came after the patient had died. So after using after, you have to use had plus verb 3. Here had plus verb 3 is died, right? So remember this. The last rule of this video is after while we have to use verb plus ing. Example is while walking in the garden I saw a snake. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and make sure that you subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you will be notified immediately after my posting any videos. Thank you very much.